Hello Internet. So, a little bit shorter video this week. This is more of a just a heads up on what to look out for I don't know what the general consensus is on the name for them, but I tend to call them repacks, where basically I've seen two different kinds, where you'll have either somebody will take a booster pack, either, doesn't have to be Pokemon, it could be literally any game, but they'll open up the pack, go through the cards, and then they'll glue it shut along the top or along the seam, and it's usually like if you take a normal pack of like any game, really, they're all have this nice heat sealed treatment along the edge here, where it's all crimped, and like you could take any part of this seam, and just by taking your index and middle fingers, and you take your thumb and you press up in between, and any part, you'll have a nice easy flex to it. It'll just bend very easily. Along the seam, you can just take any part of it. You don't feel anything out of the ordinary. You can literally just feel the seam from where it was heat sealed, and that's it. And what people will do is they'll open up the packs, take out the cards, go through it, and then they'll glue it shut, and you'll have these really nasty spots that you can actually feel on the pack. Now, not as much of an issue with friendly local game stores. Usually, I do know of some that have since gone out of business, where I'm not saying that they themselves would go and open up the packs and then take out the good cards and then reseal them. But I wouldn't necessarily doubt it if you told me the owner did that, let's say. Not naming names, like I said, the companies are gone. Easy way to tell with these packs, like I said, if you run your fingers along the top or the bottom, or even the fold where it's flipped at the back, you just run your fingers along it. It should feel nice, smooth, even. If it has been resealed, you'll feel these really nasty bumps from where the glue is sitting. Another one is where it has the silver foil from the inside of the pack. It should be a nice, smooth, even line. There's no breaking. In some cases, you'll actually they'll do such a bad job of repacking it that you can actually see like gaps. Like you can see into the pack itself. It's not actually a sealed pack anymore. So if you go to, say, Dollar Tree here in Canada, I know they have the little Pokemon 3-card packs, and those, because those tend to be just in blind the gravity feed boxes, those I've seen quite a few times, where I'm not sure why, but I'm guessing some store clerk, somebody came in and said, yeah, I want to return these 50 packs of cards. Store clerk was just, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. Put them back into the box, doesn't think to actually check. Like Walmart, Target, if they have the cardboard packs, those tend to be, fairly noticeable. I mean, if the pack is sealed, you can tell if it's been reopened or not just by looking at where the cardboard is on the cardboard and plastic are. So, just a quick interlude on that almost stream of conscious stuff I was saying. So, went ahead, opened up the pack, took out the cards. I've just got 10 of the those little ad cards from Pokemon in here, just to use as filler for this. I went ahead, sealed it shut with glue, just so I can show a bit better. And you can see like along here where some of the glue had leaked out and it had dried along the edge. That's something you'd want to look out for. It is very noticeable if you're just running your finger along it, as well on the edge. I mean, I did do this as best as I could. Come on, focus please. But you can still see. Come on, focus please. like just when you're looking at the edge, you can see where even with it being glued shut, it still has this gap here. And when you look closely, can't really see it on the camera, but there are a few other spaces where you can see where it isn't fully sealed shut again. This flap isn't wanting to come up easily. You can see where it has actually been glued down. I didn't intend for it to be glued down, it just came out that way. And same thing here where you can see where it's, like I had actually glued this piece, like this piece of the flap to this piece of the flap. And you can see because of the glue, it's actually, this flap is actually now sticking to the pack itself. See if I can just get it up here a bit better. Yeah. But you can still see where it's clear, you know, it's still, obviously it's been opened, it has been sealed. And even over on this side, you can see how it's very, it's not nice, clean package lines. You can see it's wrinkled, it's torn. So that's the type of thing. It's also apparently sticky still. But so that's the type of thing that you just want to keep an eye out for. Once again, this isn't really so much things that you need to worry about as much with local game stores. This is more for if you're going to, say, Walmart or Target or Dollar Tree, and they have the packs just sitting by themselves. They're not in the cardboard sleeves. Like the cardboard sleeves, it's a bit easier to tell if it's already been tampered with. The cardboard packaging itself would be damaged. But so just to add a bit more context to what I was saying in the video. So speaking of, I will let you get back to it and see you later. And the other type of repack that we've seen is with the sealed product, where, I mean, with Konami products, it's very noticeable. To the best of my knowledge, they all have the Konami labeling all over the plastic seal. Other companies, Pokemon, Wizards of the Coast, it has the plastic where it's, I would say, closer to like saran wrap or cling wrap, where it's very flexible, very malleable. Once you get it started, it's very easy to take off. And meanwhile, what I have seen is, not sure how easy it shows up on the camera, but plastic, so that's closer in consistency to, like this is just a baggie from a Lego set, but it's this very, it's a much more firm and stiff plastic. It's like if you start tearing it, it tends to be a lot, like you can feel it's a much stiffer plastic compared to what they have on these packs. So generally, if you see a set that's been, especially for something like, say, Pokemon, where they have these smaller run sets that tend to go very quickly, and you happen to see one of those sets in, say, Walmart, you know, like 6 months after the set came out, you know, do yourself a favor, double check, just pick it up, you know, even if they have like another more recent product on the shelf, just pick up, make sure like the plastic feels right, that the packaging looks right, like it should be, you know, nice, you know, like it should look nice. It shouldn't be like a cheap, like companies will not use cheap, shoddy plastic to seal their product in. They do have, you know, some standard on it. It is this, you know, very malleable plastic, very flexible. So just keep an eye open when you go, if you're going to bigger stores. Like I said, friendly local game stores, they tend to be a bit more smaller. You know, they tend to care more about I shouldn't say they tend to care more, but they have more time and all they do is specialize in games. It's not like, say, Walmart, where like the person at the return counter may have not, you know, never even heard of Yu-Gi-Oh! and somebody comes in and says that they want to return a product that, you know, on a quick inspection has obviously been opened and then resealed. I mean, they won't know to check for that. So, you know, just if you're going to bigger stores like Target or Walmart, just make sure you do your research. You know, if product seems a little fishy, maybe save your money. You know, go to a local game store instead. Or if you don't have one, you know, just be careful. So, just a quick little video before I actually do the Blazing Vortex video here, but like I said, it's just something I've been noticing more recently. And so just wanted to give people the heads up that, you know, this is a thing that happens. Sometimes your bad luck when it comes to packs is actually because somebody has gone through, opened up the packs, taken out the good cards, and then just resealed the packs and returned the cards. So keep yourself safe, and like I said, if it seems suspicious, you know, don't be afraid to pass on it. So thank you for watching, and please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.